Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we are having confessions and conversations about your everyday life and finances. My name is Yamitra Jojo White, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? I'm trying to get you guys situated here. But I don't think my camera wants to do right. Thank you guys for joining the show. It's Thursday. Clean out my little eyeballs here. Got my twist going. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. If you have not signed up, guys, don't forget I will be in West Palm Beach this weekend at the Renew You conference. I really wish some of you guys would take a girls trip and come and go with me. I think there's tickets still available. If you're interested, hit me up and I'll send it to you. Nothing like a good old road trip to get you renewed and in your right spirit with yourself. I'm excited. Good morning, Monica. I am too excited. Please understand how I'm taking this thing. I'm taking a road trip. Good morning, Kimberly. I am driving it. When I tell you let me tell you how excited I am. I packed my car yesterday. I'm ready. My youngest says she's my stylist. So she has picked out all my clothes, but I am so ready to go. Because sometimes you got to pull back into yourself because you give. And then if you don't put anything back in, you will be depleted. You're going to be angry. You're going to be sad. You're going to be mad. And you don't know why. And that is the very reason you need to allow somebody else to pour into you and or take the time to get to your quiet place and do it yourself. That is essential. It's very important. And for those of y'all who really know me, so I have rosacea. And all week I've been eating bad. And that's why my face looks kind of puffy right here. Because when I drink sodas and eat candy like I've done this week, it breaks my face out. And it makes it red and swollen. And so now I'm paying the price of the 2 Cokes that I had yesterday. But I've taken my medicine this morning, so the puffiness should go down. And I'm going to do good for the rest of the weekend. I pray. How about that? Lynn, it's not letting me add. Every time I click add, Lynn, it's not. So I'm going to close it out and send it again. Do it one more time, Lynn. If you guys missed the show yesterday, I talked about, how time forces you. Yeah, she's fine. She's trying to come in, Kimberly, and it won't let her. So the topic yesterday, I talked about how time can force you to do things that you think you don't have time to do. Meaning if you don't pay attention to what's going on in life, it's going to make you have time to pay attention because it has now created a crisis in your life. So be mindful of what you're doing with your time. Lynn? I don't even see you on here to add you anymore. Okay, let me do it for you. Let's see if I can get it. Thank you, Kimberly, for asking about our fearless cover. Like she coming in, she driving.
Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning. I was just having a little bit of trouble getting in. It's a hands-free law here in Georgia. And my phone usually connects to the Bluetooth. So I'm going to be sitting this phone down because I don't have time for tickets because it's not in my budget, y'all.
Hey to the men.
Now, okay. And I don't have time for that. And plus, no distractions, right? That's what we talk about on the show with our money. It's no distractions while I'm out here on these streets. So I'm about to put this phone down so I can have this conversation with y'all. But guys, I'm Lynn Dimmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, America's #1. But today we're going to be talking about, do you have a financial safety net? Do you have a financial safety net, right? And why am I saying that? Why am I talking about a financial safety net, guys, because we all know these jobs ain't loyal. Things can happen at a drop of a hat. Something can happen in your home. What is your family going to do in the event things change in your finances? What are they going to do? What are you going to do if something happens with your car? What are you going to do if something happens in your home? Like we had, was it last November? Our AC and our heating unit went out in our house. We had to have the furnace and the air conditioner, one of the units replaced in our house. And that was a nice about
Chunk of money.
$10,000 bill, right? That was a nice $10,000 bill that had to be taken care of, that had to be paid for, because we need heat in the winter because it was November. And then we knew we were going to need AC because it's 90 degrees plus in the summertime. Dare I say even hotter without an AC in the house. So there are things we had to do to have a financial safety net. And if you don't have a financial safety net, guys, go ahead and get one. If you do have a financial safety net, that's cool. We can talk about investing and what are those things that you need to be doing. But if you do not have a financial safety net, there are some things that you need to do differently. And I posted yesterday on my page, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I posted the word WIN. And WIN stands for what's important now. What's important now? See, what's important now is being able to take care of your family. What's important now is not having to miss a beat in everything that's happening in your life, because things are going to happen, right? In spite of how well we prepare, because most of us don't like to hear about Murphy's Law, but anything that can go wrong will go wrong at the most inappropriate time. Let's just say that. So we have to prepare for those things. That's why you must have a financial safety net. And if you don't have one, you can hate me now, you'll love me later once you get this mess together, right? That's it. You will hate me now, but you will love me later. Because, guys, some of these things that we do are just ridiculous when it comes to our finances. It's ridiculous. And somebody needs to tell you, yeah, so I'm going to be mama today. I'm going to be mama to children today, and telling my little hard-headed children that there are some things that you got to do differently in your finances. You don't have to eat out all the time. Take some of that money and set it aside and put it in your financial safety net fund or your emergency fund or whatever you want to call it. You don't always have to have the latest tech gadgets. Put that money in your account. Just because they change the app on the phone or they upgrade one little thing on the phone, we think we got to go out and buy the next device. Guys, we don't have to do that. See, I'm not
guilty. Oh, I'm guilty of that.
Yeah. I know you are, because you tried to talk me into getting a new phone.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. Guys, there are some things that we do that are simply ridiculous. And what we have to do, guys, to help change the game for ourselves is start to recognize these things, start to read more. Do you know that there are billionaires out there that are living in the same houses that they bought 30 and 40 and 50 years ago? They're driving the same cars that are 10, 15, and 20 years old. We think every time they change the body style on the car, they change the light fixtures, that we got to go and get the next car. Stop the madness. That's my message this morning, y'all. Get a financial safety net so you can take care of your family in the event something happens. And I'm not just talking about getting that 3 to 6 month fund, because you need that. It is a must. It is a non-negotiable. You need that. You listen to Mama this morning, because I'm telling you what's right. If nobody ever had this conversation with you, I'm having it with you this morning. The next thing, once you get on that, and you'll be relentless in getting that thing together and stop this mess. The next thing, guys, is you need life insurance and disability insurance to help your family out, right?
Yep.
Until you get on a solid financial foundation where you can just say, I have enough money to pay for all of this stuff in the event something happens. You need life insurance. Stop the mess. You'll insure your phone. You'll insure your car. You'll insure everything else, but you will not insure yourself. See, you better be while I'm out here on 2020 got me hyped up. You know how the traffic is out here on Interstate 20 in Atlanta. But y'all, we must do things differently. No, I'm not fussing at you. I was speaking to one of my I was speaking to a young lady that I'm mentoring the other day, and she was like, well, Lynn, you fussing at me. I said, baby, I'm not fussing at you. I'm telling you what somebody else has not told you, and you need to go out there and get it done because I'm tired of telling you and you're not moving.
That's right.
And that's the same thing I'm saying to you guys this morning who continue to join us over and over. And if this is your first time listening, then good, you're in the right place. But guys, it's time out for this mess. Get yourself together, get your finances in order, help protect your family, and stop trying to look like you more than you are. Who cares? Nobody really cares. You care about that mess, and you think what people are thinking about you and is saying about you is important, and what's most important is that you and your family are taken care of. What's most important, let me backtrack, is that you are doing what God told you to do. Hello, somebody. And then you are taking care of your family. See, that's what's most important. See, I'm your mama this morning. You might not like it. I remember those kids used to say that all the time back in the day when I was a classroom teacher, and I get on them. They'll be like, well, you're not my mama. I'm like, no, I'm not your mama. I don't want to be your mama. But when you are in my classroom, right? So y'all are in my classroom today, and I'm going to help facilitate this learning with you. But if you listen and take action on this Thankful Thursday, be thankful that you are here to hear this message. No, I'm not fussing at you, but guys, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of saying the same thing over and over and over to our community. You guys are sitting in the stands and you're saying amen, but you're not doing anything. You're not going anywhere. You're not changing anything. You just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Do you have a financial safety net? Do you have a financial safety net? If you don't have one, guys, go get it. You be relentless and you go out there and do what you need to do. I have a budget toolkit that'll help you look and see where you are so you can go and find your money. Your money is in your budget. What if, y'all, think about this. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday is payday for a lot of people. What if your money was really your money? What if it was really your money, not MasterCard's money, not Duke Power's money, not the mortgage company's money? What if your money was really your money? So you get paid to give your money out to everybody else every single day. And I'm thankful, y'all. Don't think that I am not thankful for the opportunities. Don't think that I'm not saying don't be thankful for the fact that you have a job. Yes, don't be thankful for the fact that you can go out and acquire these things, but be mindful of the fact, guys, that there are things that we can do differently. That's what I'm asking you this morning. What if your money was really your money? So you got to get out of this debt. Climb your way out by any means. Let me take that back. Not by any means necessary, but by any legitimate means. By you going in there and stop doing some of the nonsense. By you going in there, if you have to get another job, get another job. By you going in there and going through those closets and looking around your house, declutter. There's so much stuff that we have in our homes, y'all, that we've bought because we thought we had to have it. Things that we need to sell and get rid of. And you say, oh, no, Lynn, I'm not doing that. Why not? Why are you wasting your time, wasting your money, and then you have to search out and seek out and figure out how you're going to get to the next month, y'all? Stop playing with yourself. You're playing with yourself. You're playing with your life. You're playing with your family's well-being. Stop the madness, y'all. Do you have a financial safety net? Do you have a financial safety net? That's my message for y'all this morning. I'm Lynn Dimmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, guys. And if you need to talk to somebody, you ready to talk to somebody to get your finances together, go to bit.ly/talk to Lynn. I'm ready to talk to you. But just know it's not going to be sugar-coated. It's time out for the sugar-coating for us because we are grown, squiggle people. We are grown and we doing childish things, especially when it comes to our finances. And we have to stop the madness, y'all. Stop it.
Right.
We got to stop it. And I'm preaching to myself too. Why? Because I know sometimes I will buy stuff that is unnecessary that I don't have to have. But the difference between my situation and other situations is that I do have the funds available to do that. But I need to tell myself too, why I could be so much farther along if I stop the madness too. Because my baby can drive me to go to the madness. He can drive me to go out there and get the stuff that he wants because he wants the latest gadget. See, he stays on top of that stuff because the marketing and advertisers, they got it on lock. They got our kids in their fingertips, and they know if I tug at the kids, it's going to tug at the heartstrings of the parents, especially those mamas, and we're going to go out there and get it, right? We're going to go out there and get it for our children. Guys, it's time to stop the madness. Get yourself a financial safety net and quit all of this nonsense. So set it up, guys. bit.ly/talk to Lynn. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you like it is. Because no one has told you that before. That's why you in the mess that you're in right now. So y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. You be like, Lord, that's Mama Lynn. Yes, it is. It's Mama Lynn. And why is it that way? Because, guys, it's time out for us to be playing around with our lives. It's time out for us putting ourselves in these situations and circumstances that we can ultimately control. Now, I'm not talking about a situation that you cannot control, but I'm talking about, guys, there are things we can control that we continue to do over and over and over again that digs us into these holes deeper and deeper and deeper. And we do it to ourselves. No one else is doing it to us. We do this mess to ourselves. It's time out for this, y'all.
Yep.
It's time out.
That's
y'all
right.
got me all the way hyped this morning, but that's okay. Do what you need to do. Get yourself a financial safety net. You may not think it is important, but it is of utmost importance. You heard it here first. If you haven't heard it before, get yourself together when it comes to your finances. Get yourself together so you can do what you're called to do. I know it's more you want to do out there with your life. I know there are other people out there that you want to help, but you can't help nobody. You can't help anyone else until you help yourself. They say it over and over and over on every flight that I get on. Put your safety mask on before you help somebody else, because you got to breathe too. And if you can't breathe through the situation, how you going to help somebody else breathe? Y'all stop this mess.
That's right.
Stop it.
That is true.
Get a financial safety net. Take care of what matters most for you and your family. And then once you have that income set aside to protect you and your family, go out there and get some life insurance and some disability insurance, because people are crazy out here these days. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know when your last day on this earth is going to be. You don't have a clue. But what you can do is prepare. Y'all, that's it from Lynn Demis this morning. That's Mama Lynn, but I am America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yes, I said it, America's #1. So I need you to listen this morning. I need you to take action. I need you to be thankful on this Thankful Thursday. No, I don't need it. You need it. You need to be thankful. You need to take action, and you need to move to your next. Y'all, stop the mess. All right? All right, Miss JoJo, I'm passing it over to you, my co-host.
Miss Lynn is all the way live this morning, but that's all right. Sometimes you got to get the message across. I posted all the links, so if you guys want to talk to Lynn, And I posted your 7-day prep investing as well as the website over there, so you guys can go check out Lynn over there. So Lynn, safe travels. Cause I see the blue sky. So ride on, sister.
All right. And you be safe.
All right, guys.
On your travel as well.
Thank you. So the fearless thought for the day, and I'm going to read this because I wrote this down. I wrote it down this morning as I was thinking, and I don't want to miss any of it. So here it is, and I may put this up as a quote for the day. Life is a series of decisions we chose not to make so that we can complain and play victim to life giving us what we decided we wanted.
Girl, you better shut up and say that again.
Let me read it one more time because y'all got to hear this now and break it down. Life is a series of decisions we chose not to make so we can complain and play victim to life giving us what we decided we wanted. So I could stop the show just right there because that is enough. I was like, Jesus is all the way real today.
Right.
So if you stop and think about this, I've been talking all week. You don't have time. Don't waste your time. You need to be doing something. And your current situation is the result of what you were thinking last night, the day before, last year, last week, and last month is what your current situation is. But this is what I found out, that some people totally, and I think this is the hardest thing for me, is to understand that some people enjoy exactly where they are. They don't want to change. They don't want no help. They didn't even say they had a problem. You have a problem with the way they live because you can see better for them, but they have absolutely no problem living in the way that they're living. And sometimes, my friends, we have to come to that realization and not only be okay with that, but be okay with that person not changing and loving them in the space that they are in. Because if they don't want to step out that space, baby, wild horses cannot bring them out of it. So life is a series of decisions we choose not to make so we can complain and play victim to life giving us what we decided we wanted. That simply means today, when you chose to continue to live in your crazy, in your life and your finances, that is giving you the opportunity because you chose to live in it and you chose not to change your decision. Life is going to give you exactly what you asked for. See, whether you make a decision or not, you made a decision. Whether you think you're developing habits or not, you're developing habits. Whether you think you're developing a routine or not, you're developing a routine. And your life is giving you exactly what you wanted. And some of us have it down to a science. We know we ain't crazy. We know we ain't crazy with our money, our finances, and our health. But we would rather enjoy the craziness and then play victim to life happening to you all the time, as opposed to you taking control over life and being the master of that fate. Because this is what I know. If you know, like take me for instance, and this will be my confession for the day, because this is Confessions and Conversations on the Fearless Morning Show. Before the show started, Lena, I don't think you heard this. My face is red and puffy this morning. I have red dots all on the left side of my cheek and on my chin. Now, my decision yesterday is making the result of my life today. Yesterday, I decided to have 2 Cokes, a French fry, a cheeseburger, and some cookies and potato chips. Now, anybody that knows me, no, not only do I have GERD, I have rosacea. And let me tell you, let's back it up even further. Let me break my confession all the way down. It started Saturday when I went to my mama's house. And she had fried fish and baked beans and coleslaw. I can't eat any of that. Did it stop me from stuffing my face? Absolutely not. Stomach was on 10,000. Face was on 10,000. I even ate it for breakfast Sunday morning. I then come back, and on Monday, I eat junk. On Tuesday, I eat junk. On Wednesday, I ate more junk. And so this morning, last night, I had to take my GERD medicine. I had cream all over my face. I had to wash my face in my special medicine. I was digging in my face, scratching this morning. I woke up, and if you guys have noticed over the past couple of days, I've been coughing. My voice sounds hoarse. And this morning, I woke up to a horrible sore throat with a red face, red swollen face. And that is a result of my decisions that I chose to make since Saturday. And life is giving me exactly what I asked for. And so I can't complain. I can't play victim. Now, what the normal person who's living in crazy would say is, I had a good time at my mama's. I ate all her best dishes, and I came home and chilling. But girl, my face is killing me. And as I continue to drink that soda, I don't know why my stomach hurt. Let me call this doctor. This medicine ain't working. Instead of facing the truth of, JoJo, you know you didn't need that fried fish, that soda, that candy, and those chips, because you knew it was going to affect your voice and your face. But you chose to do that. So now you cannot play victim. The aware person knows you can't play victim because you created that situation because of your decisions, right? That makes sense? So I can't get upset this morning when my cheeks are bright red and I can't talk long, because from Saturday to yesterday, my decision was to act like a plum fool and eat and drink whatever I wanted, knowing that I didn't need it. So here's the quote again for the day. Life is a series of decisions we chose not to make, so we can complain and play victim to life giving us what we decided we wanted. Life is, whether you make a decision or not, you are making a decision. When you choose to live paycheck to paycheck, you're making that decision. So you can't continue to play victim to life happening to you. So here's some famous phrases that I'm sure everybody has heard. I ain't got no money. Lord, there's more month than there is money. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I ain't got gas for the car. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, because I ain't got no money. Don't ask me, because I ain't got it. Lord, these people on this job. And when you stop and think about it, our current life is simply a result of the decisions that we are choosing to make or not make right now. So if I'm choosing to say I don't have gas money every day, that's because I'm not paying attention to my money to have gas money. If I continue to say I hate my job and those people getting on my nerves, it's because I choose to stay where I am instead of bettering myself and or leaving the job. So I'm choosing that. So when you become aware, you got to let go of that victim mentality. That's going to be your first step to living past crazy, because if you don't, you're going to keep repeating that habit. You're going to be like me with a sore throat, drinking 3 or 4 bottles of water, hoping you can hold on without going into a coughing fit, and that you don't scratch your face off this morning. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the real. Your life decisions your life is giving you exactly what you wanted. And here's the thing. So I want to give you a little hope. So I think that may have been a little harsh. There's absolutely no reason why you have to continue. It doesn't matter your circumstances. And I think Lynn will agree with this. It doesn't matter your circumstances. It doesn't matter your financials. It doesn't matter your mental, your emotional. It can get better once you decide that you're not going to play the victim anymore, and you're going to take control and handle your business. Because the only reason why sometimes we don't handle our business is we're not confident in our decision-making ability. And because we're not confident in our decision-making ability, we allow life to happen to us. So then we can complain about the decisions we didn't make because we were not confident about making that decision.
Well, wait a minute.
Well, wait a minute. Back in Junior Hill, somebody give me a tambourine.
Exactly. I am just over here, and I'm one point I'm in a disagreement with is the fact that you said that it was a little bit too harsh. Sometimes people gotta have that tough conversation. Sometimes you need tough love. Sometimes it just gotta be put out there to make you think. It's gonna hurt your feelings at first, and that's okay. But you get over that and you make the change that you need to make, guys. That's the message this morning. Get over it. Get over yourself. Get out your feelings, as they say.
Get out your feelings.
Because
you got to get out your feelings.
It's not about the emotional side of things really at this point. It's about what are you going to do now? What are you going to do
Yes.
now?
Because here's the thing,
now that
Lynn.
you listen. Yes, I'm sorry, JoJo. But
That's okay. Here's the thing. Once you know, it is now your responsibility to change, because we can't live in ignorance and bliss, because now you know, period. So now that you know, you are charged with the responsibility of changing. If you choose not to change, you're taking responsibility to continue in crazy, to continue to play the victim, because for a lot of people, that's far more easier than it is to be confident in a decision. Because when you start making decisions about your life, and then when you make them and you become confident, is, you know what, what's not fixing to happen is this right here no more. This not fixing to happen no more. When you get to that, and then you don't care the surrounding people, how they take your decision making, because a lot of times we make that decision based on what we think other people gonna say about our decision.
Right.
So you may say, because I know my family gave, when I started changing my eating habits, my family gave the hardest time. JoJo, you eat grass, nuts, and berries. I don't know what to feed you. I guess I go out here in the yard and get you something. But when you become determined to change your life, when you get confident in your decision-making ability, then things change. Things will change. And please understand, I may say to become confident, but some people are confident in their crazy. They're confident that they know what's going to happen in crazy. So when you look at it from my point of view, coming from an abusive relationship, I was confident in my crazy, in that I knew what my abuser was going to do. I knew his cycles. I knew when he was going to get mad, happy, sad, glad. I knew when he was going to hit me. I knew his cycle. And so you're confident in your ability that I know crazy, so why should I go to something I don't know? Why would you do that? But you got to be confident in your decision-making ability. All right, I see, Lynn, you're at your destination, so I'm going to close out the show. Thank you guys so much for joining. We appreciate you guys so much for joining the Fearless Morning Show. Don't forget to please share this video. If we have said anything that is helpful to you, please let us know. We'd like to hear some feedback. As always, if your friends and family do not have Facebook, that is our YouTube channel right there. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning Shows. We are 127 strong today.
Yes.
And that's a whole lot of seasons in TV land. So go on over there and catch you a title and get your life right. I'm gonna leave you with this quote. Anything, Lynn, before I close out?
Guys, just make sure you stop the madness. If you missed the show this morning, go back and listen to it. Go back, take some notes, write some stuff down, make some mental notes, do whatever you need to do to get to your next. And making those decisions, whether it's in your life or your finances, dare I say all of that's tied together, just go do it. But we appreciate you for joining us every morning. Make sure you share this video, get it out, get this word out to somebody, because somebody needs to hear this. I didn't mean to be harsh with you this morning, but something told me I had to be, because somebody needed to hear that, right? Somebody need to hear that, guys. It's time out. It's time out for the madness. It's time out for us playing around with our situation. This is life. You only get one shot. Don't ruin it.
One. And please take it.
And just remember, guys, just because something has happened in your past, that does not define your future. Go ahead and do what you need to do to move to your next. That's what's most important, guys. I'm Lynn Dimmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Thank you so much for joining us for the show. Your time is your most precious commodity, and we recognize that, and you decided to spend it with us, and we appreciate you for that. But go over to my website, DimmonsEnterprise.com/resources. I posted a blog post today about setting up that financial safety net. And if you're on my list, you receive that. You receive all of those blog posts that I send out. I don't send out no junk. Let me just say that. There's no junk in what I send out. So y'all go over there and get your finances right. Then come back and join me so we can get this investing game tight, because that's what we need to do. Because women, let me see if y'all can see my shirt. Women invest now. You might can't read it because it's backwards in here, right? Women invest now. Learn how to invest, y'all. Do something good with your money. bit.ly/investing blueprint. That's what you need to do, guys. All right. I'm Lynn Dimmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, America's #1. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Fearless Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:15 a.m. Eastern time, y'all.
That's right.
All right,
And
Miss
they really
JoJo.
not. All right, I posted all Lynn's links, so if you want to reach out to her, please do so. I also posted the link to join the Be Fearless Journey, so you guys can see what we have coming up. And I promise before the summer ends, I am getting on that roller coaster and zip lining. I promise you, before August is over with, I will be out there. So we thank you guys for joining the show. As y'all can see, this voice is holding on by a thread. I am Yamiche JoJo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy special. So what better place to be than here with me? I'm going to leave you with the quote, and then we're going to close out the show. Life is a series of decisions we chose not to make, so we can complain and play victim to life giving us what we decided we wanted. All right, guys, go out there and be confident in your decision-making ability. We'll see you here bright and early tomorrow morning at 7:15. Have a good one.
Signing off.